Remnants of cultures lost to time, menhirs are large upright stones found throughout the world, with most in Western Europe. The mysterious stones can be found individually as monoliths or as part of a group of similar stones. The massive stones range from 10 to 30 feet in height and are typically squared and uneven, with the tops generally tapered. Usually found on pastures and hillsides, a vast number of them remain in their original positions of circles, hinges, horseshoes, or oval shapes. Researchers estimate that many of the stones were set 6 to 7,000 years ago, and to date more than 50,000 menhirs have been found remaining in Ireland, Great Britain, Brittany, and France. Almost nothing is known of who built them, and their purpose remains a mystery. Some menhirs feature engravings of animals, objects, and other symbols, and are often associated with ancient religious ceremonies and burial chambers. Other theories range from druidic rituals to territorial markers or even calendars. For almost 6 centuries, from 250 to 900 AD, the Maya civilization flourished in southern Mexico and northern Central America. They built cities that were home to hundreds of thousands of people. They tracked the stars, developed sophisticated scripts, arts, and calendar system, and built monuments of massive scale. And then it all fell apart. Between the 7th and the 9th centuries, almost all of the major cities in the southern lowlands went into decline and were abandoned shortly thereafter. Scholars have suggested a number of potential reasons for this downfall, including overpopulation, deforestation, warfare, disease, and extended drought, etc. But it's likely that a complex combination of factors was behind the collapse. While it's uncertain why the Mayan society collapsed in the southern lowlands, it is known that the cities in the northern lowlands in present-day Yucatan Peninsula rose to prominence. New cities were established in the highlands in present-day Guatemala, and the civilization continued to exist in the region until the Spanish arrived in the early 1500s. The last independent Mayan city, Noypeten, in present-day Guatemala, fell to the Spanish troops in 1697, and the ancient cities were largely forgotten until the 19th century, when their ruins were uncovered by explorers and archaeologists. Today, the descendants of the Mayans continue to live in their ancestral homelands in Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. Discovered in 1992, the Nuu Caves are a group of 24 man-made caves situated in China's Zhejiang province. Built at least 2000 years ago, the caves are carved into solid siltstone, with each cave descending around 30 meters underground, and the largest caves covering an area of approximately 11,000 square feet. Every cave is also covered from floor to ceiling in uniform parallel lines that have been chiseled into virtually every surface. To build the caves, scientists have calculated that it would have taken 1,000 people working day and night for 6 years to complete. Despite their size and the effort involved in creating them, no one seems to know how they were built, who built them, and for what purpose. Furthermore, the absence of any historical records or inscriptions at the site adds to the mystery of the caves. One prevailing theory proposes that the caves served as quarries, but its high ceilings, intricate carvings, sturdy pillars, and interconnected tunnels give reason to suspect different use. Other theories suggest that the caves were the tombs of old emperors, storage places, or even places for the army to be stationed. But despite decades of research, very few answers have emerged to explain the mystery of the long Nuu Caves. The mysterious Shroud of Turin is an infamous relic that has sparked intense debate between the religious and scientific communities for close to 600 years. First appearing in records in the mid 1350s, the 4.4-meter long linen cloth is believed to be the death shroud that Jesus was wrapped in following his execution, upon which Jesus' bodily image is miraculously imprinted. Featuring the faint image of the front and back of a man with long hair and a beard, the shroud shows evidence of wounds that coincide with the biblical description of crucifixion. The shroud has undergone various forms of scientific testing in an effort to establish its age and origin, and radiocarbon dating has shown it to be a medieval artifact. But despite the test results and even the Catholic Church disputing its authenticity as a holy relic, the shroud is still considered a religious icon to this day and is the destination for thousands of pilgrims each year. Whether an impressive forgery, a work of art, or a real holy relic, the shroud holds a significant religious importance. The Catholic Church neither endorses nor rejects the authenticity of the shroud as a relic of Jesus, and the shroud has continued to spark imaginations and theories. The Great Sphinx of Giza is one of the most iconic monuments of the ancient Egyptian civilization. With the body of a lion and head of a human, it measures 66 feet tall and 200 feet long and is believed to have been built around 2500 BCE. Despite its impressive size and age, however, very little is known about who built it and why. It's difficult to answer these questions because the Sphinx of Giza does not appear in any literature of the old Egyptian kingdom, nor are there any inscriptions about the construction or its original purpose. There are hundreds of tombs at Giza with hieroglyphic inscriptions dating back some 4500 years, but not one mentions the statue. Therefore, its origin and purpose is essentially unknown and is only based on several theories. While some believe that the Sphinx is actually a lot older than we think, most scholars believe it spans back to the 4th dynasty and believe that it first appeared during the era of King Khafre. Other scholars believe that it was built by Khafre's older brother Jedefre to honor their father Khufu, whose pyramid at Giza is known as the Great Pyramid of Cheops due to it being the greatest in size. Those holding this view assert that the face of the Great Sphinx resembles Khufu more than Khafre. This observation has also led to speculation that Khufu himself built the statue. Scholars and historians also remain in disagreement over its purpose, with some arguing that it was created as a guardian for the nearby pyramids, while others proposing that it may have had a more profound astronomical or religious significance. While many theories have been put forward in an attempt to solve the mysteries, very few have come close to answering these questions, leading to the riddle of the Sphinx.